Good morning and welcome to Kowloon Cricket Club. Aaron Bush with you for this KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. Slight delay getting the field ready. Nothing else to worry about. We're starting just half an hour late. And you can see on screen, Green Ink have won the toss, selected to bowl. Jamshed Khan will open the bowling. Out in the middle for Tsing, the captain, Tsing. Udaman at the non-strikers end. We'll run through all the team lists shortly. Just getting confirmation from umpire John Prakash out there in the middle. We're not going to have any reduced overs, even though 30-minute late start. That's good news. Also good news if you're a Hong Kong Sixers fan, because I get a feeling that perhaps the Sri Lanka team's going to be floating past the cameras at some point if we're starting this late. Sun shining, beautiful day for cricket here in Hong Kong, and it's grade 2, game 8. Slip in place. Ready to get underway. Bhupinder starts strong, punches it down towards the scoreboard, longest boundary of course, so might pull up before getting all the way. It does. The captain for Green Ink doing the fielding down there at the scoreboard, Kashif Shams. Pulls hard again on the leg side. 4 runs this time. No stopping that one. They had the backward square on 45 on the ropes, but going straight through square, keeping the runs flowing. Live and more runs, a direct hit, and it's a run out. Oh, it's all going on. 2-4, goes for a cheeky single, and the captain's run out for the Chingy smashes. Bhupinder Singh was looking good, but in the end, a direct hit has seen him depart, and Chingy smashes lose their first on 6. Well, exciting first 3 deliveries here at KCC. Venkatesh coming out at number 3. And all of a sudden, just a quiet little dot. Took us 30 minutes to get underway. 30-minute delay start, and then all of a sudden the first over is chaos. The fielder with the direct hit was Raheem Nawaz. Good work in the field for Green Ink, winning the toss. Venkatesh wants a single, could be, and well, not going to be another run out because it kept travelling along down towards the boundary cafe. And there was some indecision again, and probably understandable. Vaishak out there involved in that run out. He's going to face his first delivery with 1 ball left. Tidy start from Jamshed. And a dot to finish with. Good over for the runs for Tsing, but also losing their captain in the first. They're 7 for 1. Bharat Ganshani to bowl over number 2 for Green Ink. Venkatesh Devi on strike, just the one so far. Field placing for him, they've got a forward square outside the circle. They're bringing the backward square on the 45 in. Which means at the moment they've got 10 inside the circle. And that's the attacking field they're going to go with. Nope, they're pushing the backward 45 back to the rope as well. So they will have 2 out on the leg side. Hill for LBW. Calls of catch it, goes through cow corner, no catching that one. Vaishak gets a 4. Vaishak Udaman with Udu on his back, number 25. He was opening the batting. Error on the scoreboard. All fixed now. It's a good one, that one. There he goes, flicks it off the toes, finds the gap. Back live, gets it. It's going exactly the same spot, but it's going all the way. Massive 6. Back live. Oh, that almost dropped down onto the stumps. Again, another very entertaining over to start this KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. Had a great game yesterday morning. Already sizing up for another cracker today. Calls of catch it, and again runs and then a wicket. It's taken at gully, and that's the end of Vaishak for an entertaining 11. And Tsing Smashers lose their second on 18. You can see flying away just off camera. Well, 2 overs done. Tsing Smashers 18 for 2. They've lost 2 wickets each over. Jamshed to continue. Jamshed Khan's figures 1 for 8. Bharat Ganshani's figures 1 for 10. No extras yet. Good to see. Tidy bowling start for Green Ink. Venkatesh on strike. Puts the pad out there as it goes 1.5 stumps outside of. Baishak back in the sheds. They've brought the deep forward square in. Mid-wicket region now. Just going with the traditional setup, backward of square and deep third. That one went over the top of off stump, backing away for Venkatesh. No bat on it. A couple of dots to start with this over for Jamshed. Wants a quick tip and run, direct hit, could be trouble. Gets through safely, it's going to be overthrows, could be 4 overthrows, is 4 overthrows. Well, 5 runs to Venkatesh. He'll take it. And the new batter, Ashutosh on strike, faces his second delivery. He backs away as well as that swings away. He stays inside the trams. Another one, prodding at it as it swings away. If he gets one to go straight here, Jamshed may well find that edge. And all Ashutosh is going to want to do here for the Chingy Smashers is survive, make sure not another wicket, yet another over. And drives confidently this time, 4 to point. He's not going to take the dot, he's going to take the 4. Gets off the mark in style, punching it forward of point up the driveway here at KCC. Overdone, going at 9's Tsing. They're 27 for 2 after 3. Bryant to continue. Oh, good ball. Pitched and then took away from the batter. Went for 10 on his first, but also get rid of another big hitter for the Smashers. Pops that over the top of point though. That's going to be a 4 as well. I hope so, because they're not running. Does make it over the rope in the end. Down in front of the members having breakfast at the Boundary Cafe here at Kowloon Cricket Club. Runs continuing to flow for Tsing. Oh, you can probably hear the Tsing dugout describe that cover drive. Absolutely smoked it over to the shipping containers for 6. Not a short boundary through extra cover, but making it look easy. Venkatesh Davey. More big hitting. This is live. Goes again, hasn't got it all. It's gone over the top of the captain for green ink. Kashif Sham's head though. As you can see, a delayed shot pops over his head nicely. It's not going to go over anyone's head as a chance of a catch this time, because that is, oh, it's actually plugged. It was a 9-iron. Managed to hit it 100 yards, pitched onto the green and stopped dead. Thought that one was a boundary for 4. For sure. A 4 for sure. Full toss, tries to whip it through square. There's a square leg in place, quick running. Ashutosh gets home safely, and Venkatesh will retain the strike up to 21 off 11. End of 4, Tsing smashes 38 for 2. They're going at 9.5. See a change in bowling for over number 5. Rahman Nawaz into the attack. Venkatesh Devi on strike 21. See the partnership. 20 runs for Venkatesh. Ashutosh just sitting down watching at the other end. Tidy start over the wicket for the lefty. Takes the single. Very wide again. Two balls left of Rahman's first over. He's bowling much better around the wicket. Scamper back as it hits the stumps, finishes off with a dot. End of the over, 5 done. Tsing 41 for 2. Slight correction to the scoring, as there was a 4 not logged for Ashutosh. So it's 45 for 2, going at 9s. Venkatesh will be on strike, I think, yes. This over, he's on 22. I'm going to get a change in bowler here. I think Bharat's there, but is this Rahim Nawaz? We'll get confirmation from the umpire. It's a Summer Ayub into the attack for the final over of the power play. Apologies. Summer Muhammad into the attack. Usman Ayub not bowling yet. Vishal Shah, the keeper today, wanting the helmet, I think. So there'll be a slight delay. Now, sun-speckled camera. Sun just popping up over the top of the buildings. Okay, looks like we're ready to get the final over on the power play underway. Almost. Vishal coming up to the stumps. Vivek Khandawal, there's one push back to deep mid-wicket, and they've got a long off in place. Jamshed Khan in the air, calls a catch it again. Looks like it's going to be a catch to, I think it's again, Rahim Nawaz at gully. And the Sama gets a breakthrough immediately. Breaks a very good partnership. And Chingy Smashers lose their third on 45. That's the end of a very nice knock from Venkatesh, out for 22. All right, Usman Ayub with the catch. Shuffled the field around, put a new gully fielder in. This game evenly poised between the two sides. The wickets falling. Runs on the board. New batter is Krishna Kumar. He's getting word from the middle. He's going to get his first run. Backward of square. Ashutosh got the boundary back in the third over. He's only run so far. He's going to get more here, though. He's going to get a maximum all the way. 6. Straight through square leg into the park bench. You have the opportunity to take it easy with Venkatesh out there in the middle, but now with the wicket falling, he's showing his aggression. Moves into double figures. Calls of catch it. Oh, it's been put down. Gets a life there, Ashutosh. This is going to be runs again, backward of square. Krishnakuma gets the boundary. End of a good over for Tsing, 12 coming from it. They brought up the 50, they're 57 for 3 now. Raman Nawaz is going to continue with the left arm around the wicket for over number 7. As always, you can go to KCC Match Centre. Just Google KCC Match Centre and find all the stats for both Grade 1, Grade 2, and also the weekend cricket here at Kowloon Cricket Club. I'm going to go check out how these two teams have fared so far. Also going to run through the team list, that's right. So let's start with green ink. Barrett Gunsali was seen with the ball. Also Raman Nawaz, who's bowling now. Summer Muhammad also had a ball. Raheem Nawaz, who took a catch. Shiv Shams is the captain. Vishal Sharma top of screen with gloves on. Jamshed Khan opening the bowling. Vivek Kandawal, Lovepreet Singh and Usman Ayub. Playing 11 for the Chingy Smashers. We've seen 5 of them already. Venkatesh Devi back in the sheds. Tanmay Thakur. Pawa Krishnakuma, who's out there at the moment. Sachin Tandon. Anand Singare. Bhapinder Singh, the captain, who opened the batting. And is back in the sheds after being run out. Vivek Arya. Vaishak Uttaman. Ashish Manohar. Shrikant Sankar. And the man on strike, Ashutosh Singh. That's good line and length now from Raman. In the competition centre, have a look at the KCC Match League. Takes runs out to cover. Got deep cover in place. Chingy Smashers were the first game of the Grade 2 season back on September 4. End of the over, just the one coming from it. Good over. Barrett Guns, Shani back into the attack. First game back on September 5. Chingy Smashers against the Sunlawn Titans. That was a win for the Smashers, scoring 121. And this is the first game for Green Ink. There we go. Actually, I apologise. I think while Chingy scored 121. There was a DLS on that first game and they went down. The Sunlong Titans got that win. So Tsing Smashers looking for their first win. Green Ink looking for their first win. It's going to be a good game. 60 on the board already. Deep backward square, mid-wicket, deep cover, long on, long off in place. The backward square wasn't backward enough as that goes through. Finer for 4. Slight delay as it's run through the netting halfway between the two exits. So Green Ink player's going to have to do some jogging. Ball recovered. Player back. Umpire Yadav moving back to square leg. Ready to go. Tries to get more runs down leg side. Can't get bat on it. Takes the extra instead. Good ball, Draz going down the leg. Oh, they're going to take a cheeky leg by here. And they're going to get extras because of the lack of backing up. Just wait for the confirmation that it was leg buys, and sure it is. Another one up onto the body. Krishna Kumar was looking for another cheeky leg by, but Vishal was onto it quickly this time. Floaty pops it just backward a point, maybe almost through gully. Takes the single to finish off the over. Good runs again coming for the Tsing Smashers. 10 off it. After 8, they're 68 for 3, going at 8.5. Rahman Nawaz to bowl his 3rd over. He's been quite miserly. 1 off his previous over, 3 off the first, 2 overs, none for 4. He was at long on, and they haven't replaced him. They've just put a mid-off in play, mid-on in place instead of long on. And even around the wicket, well, that's been dragged a long way. That's going to be wides plus 4. Second time we've seen 5 runs off a ball. This one, not a legal one. Tsing Smashers will take it. Better ball, driven nicely forward of point. Cover after the point fielder got some hands on it and deflected. Does the fielding. Calls have catched it. It's up in the air over the top of point, but deep cover now, having to field it with the feet. Krishna Kumar up to 8. Short a faster one. He takes that off the hip. Deep square will come around behind to pick it up. Going to be wide plus an extra one. Take that. We're only halfway through this over. Runs flowing. Said he was miserly in his first 2. He's gone for 11 off half an over this time. Do what we want, but this coming across from over the wicket to around the wicket with the skip seems tough work. That's going to be 4 runs, I'd expect. Backward a point, down to the boundary cafe for another boundary. Runs flowing for the Smashers. With that, they're going to put deep point out as well as deep cover. Bring deep mid-wicket inside. That's a good ball, good length, good line, good T20 ball, that one. Full inside the tram line, outside off. Final delivery, if it's legal, it is. It's driven hard, that's 4 runs. Very straight, going down towards the side screen. Jamshed Khan can do nothing but go pick it up over the ropes, and runs are plenty that over. 12 runs off the bat, 7 extras, 19 off the 9th as the Smashers move to 87 for 3. This will be the final over for Bharat Ganshani. Through overs 1 for 33. Ashutosh on strike on 19. Partnership already up to 42. Calls the catch it, but it bounces before reaching gully. All comes down. Vishal back a little bit, so Krishna Kumar can get back safely. Oh, again, a big swing and a miss. That's gone over the top of off stump. There's too much bounce for Ganshani to find the top of off. And again, played inside that one, over the top. One for 33 before this over. This one's extremely tidy and just what the green ink needed, and right on cue, commentator's curse. That's been smashed for a flat 4. One bounce over the ropes, backward of square. Well, that's a big full toss. Did stay under waist height. Another one bounce over the ropes at square leg for 4. And Shani's bowled out. 4 overs, 1 for 42. 9 runs coming from the 10th. We're halfway there. The Tsing smashes 96 for 3. This could be a nice big score for them. Platform getting set by these two out of the middle. That 4 brought up the 50 partnership between Tsing and Krishnakumar. 51 runs off 29 deliveries, 6 fours and a maximum. Kamal Muhammad to bowl the 11th with the 50-run partnership up. Ashutosh on strike. Strike he does. More runs straight through square leg. 4 runs, and that brings up the 100. Just brought up the 50 partnership with a 4, then brings up the 100 runs for Tsing smashes with a 4. Round of applause from the Tsing dugout as they notice on the scoreboard the 3 figures are up. Oh, the replay was on. Another ball's already been bowled. Kamal not bowling a slow over here. Gets the dot. Ashutosh Singh up to 24 now. It's going to be another dot. Didn't quite get that one out of the middle. Gives himself room, tries to go through square, but they finally plugged the hole. Well, they had plugged the hole, but the hole plug had a hole in it. Went straight through the fielder. Lovepreet Singh waiting at deep square. He's not having the most wonderful of days. He was the one that put down the catch earlier as well. This is the replay. While that goes on, I'll call what's happening live as they take a single, dribble it to gully, get a 1. More runs flowing for the Smashers, 9 already off this over. This will be the first time Krishnakumar gets to face Kamal. Oh, he tries to go the feather, almost pops it to Vishal, takes the dot to end, 9 off the 11th. Smashers going at 9.55, they're 105 for 3. Samba Muhammad into the attack again. First over 1 for 12. And dab poke out to deep cover. Looks like, I'm not sure who's out there, all the way on the other side. Might be Barak Gansali out there, I think. Extras might be starting to hurt. Green ink now. Still putting more and more on. Had a swept away. That's a beautiful stroke. Krishna Kumar just whips it around on the 45 backward of square. Nobody there as they've moved the player to square leg where all the fours were going. And have a look at this one on the replay. The game will go on, which I'll watch live, but we'll watch this one again. Just put outside leg and just whipped it around nicely. This is live. He's done it again. Except this time, he's gone all the way. Big six for Krishna Kumar. Runs flowing for Tsing. Remember the game one, which they lost on DLS, they only scored 121 against the Sunlawn Titans. We're in the 12th over, and they're 117 for 3. This is going to allow their batters to come, to just go out there and swing freely. Partnership up to 72. He's gone again. It's in the air. Oh my. Usman was almost in that one, waiting at square leg, but it's gone floating over his head by about 5 metres. 6 again, back to back maximums. Krishna Kumar into the 40s. Hadn't hit a 6 until 2 balls ago. Now he's hit 2 today. This is live. It's going to be a maximum. It's going to be a hat trick of 6s. 666. Krishna Kumar moves to 47 on the back of 18. He's taken 22 off the Summers over so far. He's a boundary away from a half century straight, just like that. He's going to go again. It's going to go again. 4 6s in a row. Gets his 50. Krishna Kumar 53 off 21. 6 4s and 4 6s all in that over. .30 runs coming from the 12th. The Tsing smashes all of a sudden up to 135. Krishna Kumar bringing up his 50, and partnership moves to 90. Ashutosh Tsing, he's on 30. Going at a good clip, 30 off 28, but there's the partnership for the 90 runs. Krishna Kumar taking 22, 28 himself last over. So I'm doing the sums right. He was on 25 before that over started. He put on 28 to get his 50. That's rather impressive. Scored more runs that over than he had the entire game previously. Vishal is appealing for a caught behind, but nothing doing. Oh, delicate through gully. Had the short third in place, but too fine. The boundaries continue. Was just delicately placed. Back live. Puts this one straight to point. Punches it hard, 1 bounce out to deep cover. Good fielding, keeps it to 1. Gets one in the slot, but there's somebody waiting, and it's been put down. Ramanawaz. He's still down on the ground. He thought he had that one well and truly covered. It's just popped out of the hands, a little low on him. That's a big chance, goes begging. 13 overs done, 6 off the 13th. Smashes 141 for 3. Jamshed Khan back into the attack. He's bowled 2 overs so far. None for 17. Tidy first 2 overs, even though a few runs taken off him. Good line and length, no extras. As always from Jamshed. Deep square leg and a wide-ish deep mid wicket. Heading towards cow corner. And a wide-ish long on, also heading further towards cow corner. And long off, deep cover. Fast and full, and down leg to start with. Said he didn't bowl any extras in his first 2 overs. Sure enough, now he does. That's the line he was bowling earlier. Dabs it delicately. Short third is waiting. They take a run on the throw. And that's gone, beaten the short leg for 4. Nice placement there from Ashutosh. So he keeps the runs moving as well. Pops up a little bit onto the leg side, but everybody, apart from the short leg, outside the circle on the leg side, so another easy single. Krishna Kumar looks like he's batting on leg stump. Goes the flick again, but got a little bit on it for it to be a dot. Dropped straight down. Gets that one through square leg. Deep square in place. End of the over, 8 coming from it. As Tsing moves towards the 150 mark. They're 149 for 3 with 6 overs remaining. Another one dribbles through the that sounds good. Calls of catch, doesn't carry onto Ramanawas. Tip and run, backward a point. It's going to be 4. They're not going to be able to cut that off as it races away backward to the training nets. You can see just there on the shipping containers. More runs. Krishna Kumar up to 65. Kamal Muhammad, 1 ball left of his 3rd. Charges. Just off screen. Ramanawa's got one hand to it, but it bobbled out. Went for go over the ropes for 6, did it? Well, another one put down. 16 runs in the end, coming off the 15th. 5 overs remain. Tsing Smashers could easily go 200 plus here. These two out in the middle. 120 run partnership now. Madness. Jamshed Khan will bowl out. 3 overs, none for 25. Ashutosh on 41. Nice one on the toes. Well played. Just, they're going to push for 2. No, there's going to be a run out. This is going to break it. And be a question. I need to make sure who's out there, because they were both at the same spot in the end. Krishna Kumar makes it down the end, which left Ashutosh perhaps sacrificing himself with the lower runs, and he is out for 41. Beautiful 41. Vivek Arya. Alrighty, well, just what green ink needed. In the end, it was Tsing Smashes that got them the wicket. And they'll take it any way they can with the fourth wicket falling 166. Vivek Arya out in the middle, swinging hard, beats mid-wicket. Work to do for Raman Nawaz around from long on. Of course, it's a left-hander, so that was extra cover and long off. Cuts hard, and well, that's going to be 4. Backward of point. Again on the 45, down to that banyan tree. This is a nice stroke from Vivek. Uses the wrists, whips it away, 4 runs. This is live. Again, he's pulling hard. That's forward of square. 2 players converging. One uses the boot. It's gone straight up in the air. Oh, it's not going to carry to anyone. Halfway between the circle, closer to the circle. Raman, who's been in the action a fair bit of late, running in, but no chance of a catch. 9 off 4 for Arya as he gets down the non-striker's end. Krishna Kumar is going at over 200. Back on strike. Jump shot again, tidy, no extras so far this over. I really should stop saying that. I apologise, commentators curse. He was tidy. Well, 5 very good deliveries. Not my fault. Jamshed, if you go back and watch this after the game. Oh, now that's a good ball. How it didn't get through, I don't know. Krishna Kumar played it very well just to stop it rattling the middle stump end of the over. The wicket fell, but run 11 runs after that wicket. 16 done, 4 remain. 176 for 4. Kamal, but walked away. Is it going to be counted as a legal ball or a dead ball? And it's eventually waved off. Not sure what the problem was for Vivek. Lofted high, Kashif Shams should be underneath that one. It doesn't carry. It's in the air a long time, but Kashif having to come a fair way around in front of the scoreboard. You can see him going back to his fielding position. Okay, they're rotating the field. Raman Nawaz has been removed from long off for the left-hander, long on for the right-hander. Jamshid Khan's gone there. Vivek is out deep mid-wicket. And this could be caught and bowled. It certainly is. Kamal gets the breakthrough. The end of Krishna Kumar for 71. A big innings comes to an end, and Tsing Smashes lose their 5th. They're 177 for 5. toiled away here. Kamal Muhammad, 3.2 overs, gets his first, 1 for 32. Shrikant Sanka out in the middle at number 7 for the Chingy Smashers. Will they get to 200 or will the wickets start to tumble? Very dangerous Vivek Arya, he's still out there in the middle. One wasn't far away, just drifted down the leg side. That one on the hips. They've got the backward square on the 45 inside the circle, so Vivek sent back. Shrikant might have apologised there, saying it was your call, which is true. Peel for caught behind. Only interest is from the keeper, Vishal Shah. None of the other 10 players or head umpire John Prakash interested. This is good over here for the green ink. Charged though, he picks a gap. He's got to try to beat 2 fielders. Can he find the gap? I think he has. Kept it along the ground and went through cow corner, splitting the 2 fielders at mid-wicket and long on, pretty much straight down the middle. They both converged just as it went over the rope for 4. Rahim Nawaz into the attack. First time today, and he gets the duties on the 18th over. Vivek Arya 10 off 5 on strike. What have they got in place? They've got Rahim Nawaz out at deep mid-wicket. Kashif, the captain, at long on. Jamshed Khan at long off. Vivek at extra cover on the ropes and a deep point. That's gone to the square leg fielder. A little fumble allows the single, just the one to start with for Rahim. More adjustments. Kashif coming inside the circle for Shrikant. He cuts away, goes out to cover. Extra cover has no problems cutting that one off. Just toe end of the bat. Kashif's doing some steps this morning because every time they take a single, he goes back to long on for Vivek Arya. Calls have catch it, but it's gone backward a square, nobody there. It's a matter of how far it's gone. All the way it goes. Hands go up from umpire Prakash, and that is a big one for Vivek Arya, powering along 17 off 7. What's the score? 190 now. 200 plus, almost guaranteed. 2.5 overs left. It's just ball's gone. Lost the ball. No, found the ball. Umpire Yadav returns out to square leg as the ball has been found and sent back to Raheem. Putting deep square leg in place now. There's no one between deep square and long on. So there's a big vacant paddock out there through mid-wicket and cow corner for the lefty. Every big swing that goes through to the keeper. Vishal's appealing for caught behind, but a dot valuable. Damage limitation now for Green Ink. Need to keep these runs down. Get it under 200 would be a miracle, but a few wickets to fall. It's possible. In the air, forward of square. Not going to be cut off by Rowan. 200 plus. Pretty much pencil in now with that boundary. 12 off the over with 1 remaining. Nicely played. So now they're moving the deep square to cover. To mid wicket, I should say. There's that one going. It's going out to Kashif at long on. Captain trying to figure out what he can do with an over going for 13. 2 overs remain. Smashes up to 195 for 5. Where can they get to from here? 12 legal balls remaining. Looks like Rahman Nawaz is going to bowl the penultimate. Rahman Nawaz, 3 overs, none for 23. Gives him some chin music to start with. Good delivery. Legal. That's the notification, 1 over the shoulder. Puts that one in the slot for him though. And it's taken. Catch is taken. Vivek Arya. Kamal out on the boundary. Takes an easy catch. Made it look easy. And the very dangerous Arya out for 22. Just what Green Ink needed. Good bowling from Rahman Nawaz. Gives him a bouncer. And lets him have a go at it. Picked out deep mid wicket. Did not have to take a step left or right. Might have signalled he didn't see him. He's got the green shirt on and sort of blends into the green paint over there as well. So clever field placement. Anand Singari out to the middle, number 8. 10 legal deliveries left. Put the face of the bat out towards point. I think it came off the side of the bat back to the bowler. Rahman now going around the wicket. Keep it inside the tram lines. He does not. It's the right length. It's almost the right line. Dabs gets the single. I was going to say rotate the strike back to the batter out there that's been out there for a while, but Srikanth Sanka's only faced 5 deliveries. There's only 8 legal deliveries left of the innings. And the 197 tiptoeing their way up to 200 on the back of some big innings today. Oh, that should be big. It sounded good. Very good. That's gone over the top of the netting. Comes down the palm tree. Big 6. Back live. Swings hard again. Oh, almost carried to Jamshed Khan, but falls one short. Gets over the 200 with that maximum, though. End of the over, a wicket falling, but 9 runs coming from it with 1 over remaining. Tsing smashes 204 for 6. Rahim Nawaz given the duties for the death over. First over went for 13. The big hitting. Srikanth Sanka on strike. 12 off 7. Charges. Will it make it? No. Khandelwal does the fielding. Keeps it to 1. That puts the new batter, a nut, on strike. Sachin Tandon padded up with the helmet on, ready to come out if needed in this last over for the Smashers. So far, not required. Good ball and well played to take the single on the leg side. They could push for 2 here. Yes, Srikanth wants it. Oh, direct hit. He was gone by a mile. That's what you do in the last over. Put pressure on the field. Take the extra run. Could mean everything. Maybe Green Ink can only get to 206. Oh, he's going to get 4 for this one, I think. It's gone so fine. It's beaten the short third. It's flowing up. It might not have even made the rope in the end. That short third got a hand on it. And it could be a valuable 4. It was 4 in the end. Just fell into the ropes. He's going to need to re-bowl that one, I think. Indeed.
Straight throw. Gets the wicket. That's the end of the go. He's out for 7. The south wicket falls with 2 balls remaining. Sachin Tandon is required to get out and face the final 2.
I didn't have that on air. Apologies. Some technical difficulties while that wicket fell. Here we go. Watch the replay. Went straight through, middle stump. That's the end. Sachin Tandon now comes out to the middle. Rahim gets his first. Soft hands, gets Srikanth back on strike. Wise play there from Satchin. So one ball left. Sanka 13 off 8. He's going to obviously swing everything at this one. Already a massive total on the scoreboard for Tsing smashes. Oh, and he goes awfully large. That almost went into the bowling club. I am not joking. That was so high. I think it has gone into the bowling club. Massive 6 to finish with here at KCC as the Tsing smashers smash their way to 219 for 7 in their 20. Just watch the replay on this one. Stand and deliver. That is a big, big, big 6. Rarely see bigger heading down towards the bowling club. See the bowling figures there, but we're going to pull up the batting and bowling cards in full before we take the break. Runs everywhere here for the Tsing smashers. Highlight Krishna Kumar 71. Ashutosh's 42 was handy as well. And right at the end, Trikanth getting a 19 not out off 9, pushing the score to 219. The bowling card for Green Ink. Shared the wickets around. Jamshed Khan bowled well but didn't get one, but everyone else chipping in. But in the end, big score to chase. They're going to need 220 for Green Ink to win. Join us on the other side of this innings break for all the exciting action of the KCC Morning League, live from Kowloon Cricket Club. Welcome back to Kowloon Cricket Club. Aaron Bush with you for this KCC Morning League Grade 2 match. Green Ink up against the Tsing Smashers, who did smash indeed. 219 on the board, 220 to win, almost ready to start. Heading out to the middle for Green Ink to chase down this huge total, needing 11 per over. Getting a little breezy here at KCC. Depending on how long this innings goes, we might get to see Hong Kong Six's Sri Lanka side. They're coming down to train this morning here at Kowloon Cricket Club, so that's exciting. Maishak Udaman into the attack first for Tsing Smashers, looking to defend their big total. Umpire John Prakash is ready, and we are ready. Captain Bhupinder Singh, you can see sitting there at a wide-ish slip, a second slip almost. Deep third, deep fine leg in place, the two outside the circle. They're underway. Gets bat on ball nicely, just goes down to that deep third position, takes a single Vivek, and he's off the mark. Kamal Muhammad will face his first delivery. And one going down leg, just perhaps drifting on that breeze that's picked up here. Hong Kong Observatory said the breezes are going to pick up over this weekend for the Sixers. Gets the edge, it falls just short. Goes for 4. Sachin Tandon with the gloves on for Tsing Smashers. That one carried, but didn't find the edge this time. Good bowling. 4 in the books, but wasn't his fault. Sachin getting around to pick that one up. Another wide down leg. Need to get 11 and over, as we said. At the moment, 7 off the first 3 legal deliveries is handy. That's a very good delivery. Cut him in half. Kamal, not sure about that one. Wasn't far away from top of off as well. Watch the replay. Oh, very good ball. It's going to be runs here, though. Could be another boundary to Kamal. This one going backward of square. 2 fielders chasing it. Cannot get there. And the runs continue to flow. They've got the 11 they require off this over already with 1 ball remaining. whipped away. Deep fine leg, not able to come around to the 45-degree bunion tree. This one cut through gully, deep third. And the over 12 coming from it, just what the green ink wanted. Somebody we didn't see with the bat today, having a bowl over number 2, Tanmay Thakur. Kamal on strike. That one is going to be a no ball, and it also was a run out, direct hit, side on one. Stump to aim at. Krishna Kumar not far away from getting the run out, but instead it's going to be a no ball free hit. Vivek Khandelwal will get it as they crossed, so field can change. They've gone for a cow corner catch in stopping position, bringing fine leg inside. Oh, that's a good, very good ball. That hit the stumps would have been a decision to be made by Akash Yadav at square leg, whether it was a stumping, which it's not out, or if he actually tried to go for a run, it would be a run out. Anyway, it's all theoretical. It was a very good delivery. Too full again, and he's just thwatted that one. Thwat through extra cover for 4. Two loose ones, one good one so far from Tanmay. Watch this. Gets the full one. Very wide and just throws the bat at it. Gets all of it. 4 runs. Nice work for Khandelwal. Moves to 5. And the cow corner's not going to get that because it's going straight underneath the side screen for 4. Back-to-back boundaries, keeping the runs piling on here for Green Ink. They chase this down. It's going to be a very big game. Already 219 on the board. At the moment, these two out in the middle. Keeping Green Ink in it. Nice forward defence this time. Nice Yorker length. Inside edges it through to mid-wicket. Big swing. Side of the bat at least. 3 good balls, 3 loose balls, 1 ball left. 4 loose balls, 3 good balls, 1 ball left. Very nice forward defence again, out to cover, dot to finish with. So 4 good balls, 4 bad balls. 11 coming from it. Exactly again what the green ink require. They're up to 23 off 2, going at 11.5, requiring another 197 now for victory. Tsing rolling the changes with the ball. Venkatesh Devi into the attack for over number 3. Sachin putting the helmet on. Calls a catch, but just falls short, a backward square. Cut hard, 3 point, can't cut that one off. 4 runs. Bringing deep mid-wicket in, putting long off in place, a wide long off towards the scoreboard. And on the hips, in the air, straight. It's Ashutosh, I think, with the catch. Get confirmation. That's actually Krishna Kumar with the catch, I think. That's the first wicket to fall. Kamal Muhammad out for 14. Krishna Kumar, who had a big day with the bat, into the action. He went up there and had a chat with Venkatesh. Some sort of ploy, perhaps, and he's put it straight down his throat at square leg. Wicketkeeper coming out at first drop for green ink, Vishal Shah. Venkatesh Devi, who had a good day with the bat, 22 runs himself. Now got a wicket. Lefty out at number 3. Does it cause any changes at the field? It does. The right-handed long on comes in to mid-off. As you can see, they just rotate. One goes back, one comes in. Point comes in to square leg. And at the moment, they've only got one outside the circle, as far as I can see. Whether that's a plan, I'll tell you what. Vishal's been given a gift off the first delivery, and Venkatesh is very lucky it's just one extra. Square leg inside the circle. No deep mid-wicket. That could have gone a long way. And that one will go a long way. That's going fine for 4. Shortest boundary. Flicked nicely. Beat the short leg inside the circle. Might be the fact that perhaps Tsing smashers haven't noticed. Yeah, there we go. They're putting fine leg back now. So they've got 2 outside the circle. Back alive. Calls of catch it. Goes over the top of Shakanth. Sunk his head at mid-wicket. Not far over, though. Shakanth sunk her, of course. The final delivery of that first innings, one of the biggest sixes I've ever called at KCC in any grade. All the way through to Sunday Elite and Premier League. That was a massive six. Oh, good ball. End of the over, 10 coming from it, but a wicket, importantly, for Tsing smashes. Green ink, 33 for 1. Still going at 11s, which is exactly what they need for victory. Still rotating through all the bowlers here at the moment. Tsing, nobody bowled a second over with Vivek Arya into the attack. Left-hand batter and the lefty. Or is he a righty going around the wicket to the lefty? Yes, he is. He's a righty. On the pad early. Big appeal. First ball, Vivek Arya strikes. That's the end of Vishal Shah for 5. Second wicket falls for Green Ink. 33 for 2. Could be. It's going to bring the captain to the crease here at Kowloon Cricket Club for Green Ink. Kashif Shams batting at number 4. Work to do for his side. Comes out to join Vivek Kandawal. He's been out there since the beginning. 2 wickets now inside the power play. Tsing. Put a big total on, and now they're starting to put the pincers on. They lost early wickets too, though, don't forget. So they were 2 for 18. There's Green Ink's 33 for 2. At this stage, Tsing was 27 for 2, so tight contest. But of course, the pressure of batting second and chasing a big total is tough. Captain gets a good one. And another good one. Gets some turn away from the batter as well. This is a good over. Had a good cameo with the bat, Vivek Arya, that is. There's 2 Vivek standing next to each other there. Full of 1. Kashif just leans forward, pushes it 3-point, and ends the string of dots. Nice boundary for the captain to get his runs underway. Just a bit too full here from Arya, and allowed Kashif to get the front foot forward, pushing it in front of point. So they're going to ball chase, put the deep point in place for Kashif now. He's the only one outside the circle. Still attacking field from Tsing smashes. I tell a lie. I've just found someone hiding in the shade in front of the tents at deep mid-wicket. So they're the 2 outside. I think that's Tanmay, perhaps, at deep mid-wicket. That deep point's going to be in play here. Oh, Kashif's put the spin on the ball, and it's wrong-footed, the deep point player. He's gone forward trying to chase it, but using the wrists allowed it to backspin on him and spin away. One of those ones tough to judge. You just have to know that There's lots of backspin being put on this shot. So Kashif gets a second boundary. First person to bowl to 2 overs today, Venkatesh Devi. First over got a wicket, of course, so worth a second. Calls a catch it again, goes for that shot to Krishna Kumar, who was waiting. It just fell on the half volley in front of him. That's how he got his first. Captain Kashif just off screen, wanting a cap for the bowling of Venkatesh. Took some time to locate where the cap was. I think there's 2 caps being run out. He can pick which one he wants. Tries to beat gully fielder, waiting, cannot. This will be a good battle between Venkatesh and Kashif. Finding the boundary twice last over. Goes that short, fast one. Dab, tip and run as it goes just behind point. Takes the single. Zipped on through. Tried to go big. Carnival. Popped up on Tandon. Gives in the floater and the air, and the catch is taken. I think that's Shrikant Sankar taking the catch. Vivek Kandawal out for 10. Holes out. Hits it straight to extra cover. Shrikant Sankar waiting. Takes an easy catch. The 3rd wicket falls for Green Ink on 43. Well, that's the end of Vivek, and Lovepreet Singh comes out at number 5. Troubling times for Green Ink, 43 for 3. Comparison time, Tsing Smashers were 45 for 2. So similar on runs, but 1 wicket ahead now for Tsing Yi. 1 ball left. Venkatesh gets his second. He gets bat on ball, but what a very good over for Tsing Yi, and Venkatesh himself. Just 2 runs coming from it and a wicket. 5 overs done, 1 over left on the power play. Green Ink 43 for 3, needing another 177 from here. Faisak Udaman back into the attack. Utu on the back of the shirt, runs in from long on. And now Kashif wants his helmet back. Rahman Nawaz running the helmet out to Kashif as Krishna Kumar runs off and has a quick drink. Going to give the cap to umpire Prakash now, so we don't have to keep running in and out, though he's going to have to run the helmet back. Slowing things down a touch. Schiff attacks early, almost loses the top of off as he misses it all. Good first delivery from Vaisak. Oh, it always pops up over to point. Doesn't carry, just dribbles in the end. Nervy times for Green Ink. There's the new batter. Now facing Vaisak. And swats the shorter one away. He's going to get 4 runs for it, I expect. Yep, bashes into the boardings in front of the broadcast area. 4 runs. Nice way to get off the mark for Lovepreet. Gave himself some room. Back live full of length this time from Vaisak, so can't do much than dotted. 2 balls left of the power play. This stage, Tsing had lost their 3rd, so it's very evenly poised between these 2 teams. It's up in the air though. Calls of catch it. Vivek Arya gets underneath it, takes the catch, and that's the end of Lovepreet Singh for 4. Green Ink lose their 4th on 48. Straight up in the air, slower ball I think. He skied it. Easy catch for Vivek Arya, and Tsing Yi pumped up, get their 4th. Usman Ayub coming out at number 6 for Green Ink. 4 wickets lost in the power play now. Tell you that Tsing Yi, if you can't remember from the first innings, lost their 4th wicket in the 16th over. Oh, big inside edge. Had no idea about that one, Usman, but goes down to fine leg. Takes a single. Another successful over for Tsing Yi. Smashes. The power play is done. 49 for 4. Still requiring another 171 for victory. Usman on strike. Vivek Arya to bowl his 2nd wicket with his first ball. LBW. Looks like we're going to go the helmet on, helmet off issue here. It's going to slow things down again. Lisbon sends his helmet to umpire Yadav at square leg, but Kashif's taken his off and there's no one to pick it up. Looks like Rahim has to run back out. Both helmets are going to get sent off. Not really the delays we really want, considering we were 31 minutes delayed starting this morning. Not our fault, ground not ready. That's a wide from Vivek. It's a wicket with his first ball of the first over and a WD instead of a W with the first ball of the second. That brings up the 50 for Green Ink. And they're going to get a single down to long off. Vice Shark down there, patrolling near the scoreboard. Kashif Shams now gives himself some room, but they've got the player, and this time he's going to make sure he judges it well out there at deep forward point. That's a big full toss. Calls of catch it, but doesn't carry out to deep mid wicket. Along the ground for one more. Dealing in singles at the moment. Put pressure on Sachin with the gloves, and they run well. Another single, finish off the over. 6 runs coming from it. Run rate required climbing now, 12.69. 13 overs remaining. Still needing another 165 for victory. Ashish Manohar into the attack for over number 8. Having a chat to him in the innings break. Ashish enjoys the commentary, which I love to hear. Another single down to long on. Again, toe of the bat out to mid wicket. Only the single. Been a full 2 overs, almost 2 overs now, since Green Ink have been able to find the boundary. They don't start finding it soon. It's going to be a large victory, or a large loss for Green Ink. Caught behind calls, shoulder, says both Usman and umpire John Prakash. John pointed at his shoulder, showing anyone that wants to see, including Sachin Tandon with the gloves. Here's the red mark on my upper arm where that one came off. Dance down the pitch and then a pirouette from Usman. takes the extra. Three outside the circle on the leg side at square, mid-wicket, long on. Scores a catch it. Usman had no idea where it went. It went straight up in the air and then this spun around, but didn't fall back on the stumps. Another good ball from Ashish. Again, charges, gets a hand up to block it off there nicely. Oh, fierce throw there from Vaishak. Lucky Sachin got the pads under it. Might have gone 3 for 4 overthrows. One ball left of the 8th. Again, just singles and an extra so far. Where can they find the boundaries here, Green Ink? They can hit it hard in the air like that and get it forward of square. Krishna Kumar at deep square couldn't get to theirs, and they finish off with a boundary. And 8 runs coming from the 8th. Green Ink 63 for 4. Speaking of Krishna Kumar, top scored today with a 71. He's going to have a bowl now. Bowl the 9th. There he is on screen. Fabulous innings to watch. Probably got one hand on the Player of the Match award already. Get a wicket or two, you can seal the envelope. Of course, if perhaps one of these two out in the middle for Green Ink can go on and score a century, which is what's going to be required with 4 wickets down. Win the game, they could get the Player of the Match. Starts with a full one, and point has been brought inside, so that's going to go through for a 4 to cover. Not a very quick 4, but just quick enough to make it to the ropes. Watch Usman bat. He's not afraid to come down the wicket, even with Sachin standing behind. There he goes. Didn't go this time, which is handy. This is live. It's dragged down leg. Had he gone down the pitch, could have been a chance of a leg side stumping. Oh, that is going up in the air. Is it big enough? Sure is. It is 6, I'm almost positive. They're just waiting for confirmation from the players. There it is. Finally, 6 in the books. We'd logged it already, so we can get the replay at least. While the replay runs of this big 6 through Cow Corner, we're going to be still live, so I'll call that one. We didn't log it fast enough in the end, so. This one's in the air over the top of point. More runs as it spins backwards. Oh, very fast. Whoever's fielding it wide-ish deep third got around there in an absolute flash. Can't tell who it is because they've got a towel wrapped around their face. Save 2 for sure. Usman not afraid to be swinging the bat and trying to chase this down. Forces Pawar to push it down leg. Pawar. Krishna Kumar. Still 2 balls left. Plenty of runs already. 14 coming from this over. Calls a catch it. Is it going to carry? I would suggest the deep mid-wicket fielder lost all sight of that one because he was stationary for half the time it was in the air, then picked it up. And he's discussing that with the dugout of Green Ink about how he just completely lost sight of it. Get a single. And that one's cut across the top of points head as well. Again, racing around from deep third. Only get one this time. I think Kashif was positive that was going to the boundary for 4, but it wasn't in the end. But still, 16 runs coming from the 9th, keeping Green Ink in the hunt. They need 141 at 12.28 from here. Ashish Manohar to continue. Bowl the 10th, get us to the halfway mark. Swings high in the air, again getting under it. Takes the catch. That's the end of the captain. Kashif Shams is out for 18. They lose their 5th. Manohar gets the breakthrough. First ball of his 2nd over. Catch there by Tanmay Thakur out at deep square leg. Tanmay Thakur taking a very nice catch, getting underneath it. Plenty of time. I thought he'd lost sight of it for a second, but it was already there. Rahim Nawaz out at number 7. Apologises immediately there, Ashish, as he drags it down leg. After going down in game 1, Tsing smashes under DLS. They can get the big win here. He's going to get their 2024-25 season back on track. Hitting hard. Vaisak there, got to it very quickly. Vaisak sitting at mid-off. Rahim gets off the mark and off strike. That's going over the top of Vaishak's head. He's got work to do. Long boundary, he should be able to pick it up, and does. A good arm. Wow, that's a long throw in there, and he went to the keeper's end. Good running, gets him back for 2. Brisbane putting together a nice knock, 21 now into the 20s, 21 off 14. Gets the fast bouncer one. Good ball. Brisbane feeling he might have missed out on some runs there. Doesn't want to be lured into the deep square, deep mid wicket trap that is currently being set by the Tsing Smashers. Calls the catch it again, goes just half a metre to the right of Tanmay. Gets the boundary. Wasn't far away from falling into the trap, just like Kashif Shams did, but this time got good purchase on it. Made sure it went backward of square, just a touch, and Tanmay's forward of square, just a touch. And we're back live. Oh, again. Loving that charge, gets back in his crease. Oh, that direct hit there, he's out as well. Chaos. Finish off the end of the over. Wicket at the beginning, some runs coming, 8 off it, and we're at the halfway mark. Green Ink 87 for 5. They need 133 from here in the second half, so obviously that's 13.3 and over. Comparison time, not far away. Tsing after 10, we're 96 for 3. Power to bowl another. Krishna Kumar, none for 16 off his first. Rahim on strike, just the single off. And more helmets coming on, coming off. This time it's Sachin Tandon with the gloves behind, wanting the helmet. Captain there, Bhupinder Singh, walking across into a gully catching position, just on the left of screen. Oh, they brought the deep square in. It probably would have gone down Tanmay's throat had he stayed out, and he can't stop it. 4 runs. What was the decision for that to be made? Deep mid-wicket, long on, long off. The wideish deep third. Well, it's backward point. It was on the 45 behind point, down on the ropes. Perhaps that's the one that's had to bring the square leg in. Back live, I think there might have been an edge there. Especially when the wicket keeper apologises. Chopped out nicely, but straight to Vaishak at the scoreboard. Now Usman, he's been dancing and hitting big, scoring runs. Back on strike. Cuts away onto that 45 behind point. Pretty much straight to the fielder. This is the one. Got 7 so far this over though, keeping themselves in the hunt. So trying to push up into the hundreds. 3-figure mark, not far away. Rahim. I think that's got a big back of the bat edge or something. It's gone down for 4 though. It's definitely got something on it. Have a look at the replay of this one. It's just a thick outside edge as he tries to whip it away, and it's popped up not far away from Bhupinder waiting. That one's got much better purchase. Quick in the outfield. Vaishak, and he's got a big arm, remember. He's hoiked that in just in time. Back safe. Good running. 100 up for Green Ink. Inside 11. So 120 left. Can these two put a partnership together? That's up in the air though. This could be out. Vaishak gets underneath it, takes the catch, and the wicket falls right on the 100 mark. Green Ink lose their 6th. He was lurking down there earlier. He said he was down near the scoreboard. This one put straight down his throat by Rahim. There he is. Comes forward a few steps, gets himself in good position, takes a great catch. Means Krishna Kumar's got his first wicket, I believe. He has 1 for 29 to go with his 71. He's having a good day. Vivek Arya back into the attack. What's Vivek's figures so far? Jamshed Khan coming out to the middle. Vivek Arya 2 overs, 1 for 14. Oh, calls a catch it, but it's going to probably split the gap. It does split the gap. Bit of a misfield from the man that just took the catch, I think. Apologises. So, yeah, this fell on through. Got there in the end. You can see the bowling figures so far. Venkatesh with a couple. All got in the wickets. Even Thakur, who hasn't taken one with the ball but took a catch. This one's calls a catch it to deep mid wicket. Doesn't carry. Takes the one, and that will be Jamshed on strike to face his first delivery. Number 8 has got some work to do with the team just ticking over the 100 mark. Good ball. Nothing Jamshed could do about that one. This time toe of the bat through the gully region. Gets his first runs, gets back down the non-striker's end. Give the big hitting Usman the strike. 2 balls left of the 12th. There's the charge again. Work to do as it goes through cow corner. Big meaty full toss. Oh, Jamshed missed out on that one. Just ambles down to the non-striker's end. Takes the single, will retain strike, end of the over with 8 runs coming from it. 8 overs remain, 108 on the board, 6 down, 4 wickets in hand for Green Ink. Captain Tsing is pulling the trigger on his only double wicket taker today. Venkatesh Devi back into the attack, trying to clean up the lower middle order of Green Ink. Jamshed Khan on strike. Deep square leg, deep mid wicket, long on, long off. It's going to be the deep mid wicket, a deep square leg in play, but it's forward of square, so he takes the 4 again. He's joining with, that's his first 4, I should say, as Jamshed starts joining in the boundaries with Usman. Krishna Kumar was at a backward square, so Jamshed just went forward of square in this one. Pulled away nicely. Live. He's gone tip and run. Backward of point, takes the single. Moved over the halfway mark of the run chase at least now, Green Ink. Less runs to get than runs on the board. Hits hard, work to do for the deep mid wicket. It's Vivek Arya though, so he does some good fielding. Keeps it to 1. Cuts this out nicely as well. Deep point comes around to deep cover. Just singles. 7 off the over so far. Charge again. This time it'll be 2 bounces to Krishna Kumar. So it's just a single again. Need to breathe. Oh, he got some glove on that one, I think. He has. So 4 runs to end. Bookending a string of 1s with 4s. Good runs coming. 12 off it. 100 up. 100 up, I should say. 120 up, meaning exactly 100 runs for victory from here. Certainly doable, but it's at 14.29. 120 for 6 at the same time. Tsing, after 13 overs, were 141 for 3. Anand Singare to come into the attack from the bowling club end for over 14. How's this partnership going? 20 off 12, very handy. It's not quite enough. They need to be going at over 200. 14.29, the run rate required. Forming a platform. Cut away, can't beat point. Good throw. Safely through, takes the single again. At the moment, these two are playing sensible. They're taking the singles every ball, and then hitting the bad balls away to the boundary. Calls of catch it, it's up in the air. It's just over the top of Tanmay's head, and he's got to chase it back down to the ropes. Just the one. Who's that? A wide leg inside the circle. Only a metre or 2 over the top of his head. Trying something different there, Anand. As you saw Usman charging, drags it well outside off. That's hit hard, work to do for Vivek Arya, but he's around quickly. They're going to push for 2 on the arm. And yes, good running gets them back just in time. Had to move a long way to his right there, Arya, so the 2 was on. These two now more comfortable running between the wickets. Keep the runs ticking over. If not the win, get the net run rate deficit down. And that's going to Vivek Arya. He takes the catch. That's the end of Usman, out for 37. The 7th wicket falls for Green Ink. 125 on the board. Second catch to Vivek Arya. Rahman Nawaz out to the crease at number 9. That's the end of the very dangerous Usman. Handy knock. He eventually was going to hole out somewhere. And he picked out one of the best pair of hands out there for Tsing smashes, Vivek Arya, who now gets to come in off the boundary for the left-handed Nawaz. Oh, starts with a crunching shot, and that's going to go for 4. Oh no! Stop with the boot! Good work. Binoculars out. Whose fancy footwork was that? I think it's Ashish Manohar, who managed to cut off what I thought was a certain 4 with a big stride, putting his boot down, chasing it down. Jamshed on strike now. He's going to find 4 backward of square. There's Anand gets a wicket, but finishes with a boundary. But a very important wicket it was to Anand. getting the huge wicket of Usman in the 14th. 6 overs remaining, 3 wickets in hand. Green Ink 130. They need 90 at exactly 15 and over. Vaishak back into the attack. He will bowl over 15. Now, this is interesting. They're not going to go with a long on for Vaishak bowling to Rahman. They're going to go for a cow corner down towards the shipping sheds. Deep square. And a floating long off, well inside the circle. Deep forward point. Krishna Kumar. And a deep third and a fine leg. Calls of catch it. It's not going to dribble. It's just going to dribble along the ground to fine leg. Takes the one. Now everybody's got to reset. Left, the right-handed Jamshed Khan. Vivek Arya returns to deep mid-wicket. Ashish moves back to long on. Long cow corner comes inside. Well, the left-handed cow corner, if you know what I mean, coming in from the scoreboard area. They're going to bring Ashish back into mid-on instead because they've got too many out. They've got 2 behind the keeper, plus a deep point. Absolutely no one. Only one person was inside the circle, which is where the ball stopped, and that was mid-on. Ends up being picked up by Krishna Kumar. And now with the single, everybody's got to change their field set again. No long on in place. The player at cow corner, which I think it's Shrikant, came back inside the circle, didn't go back, so they're going to get pushed back for 2. Still not bothering to put anyone out long for Rahman Nawaz. That's where he seems to be targeting. There's a slower ball, so it goes straight up in the air, tricked into it. Can the catch be taken? The catch can be taken. That's the end of Nawaz for 4. The 8th wicket falls for Green Ink. Venkatesh Devi taking the catch, an easy catch, swirled around a little on him and got himself in good position. Otherwise, Rama not happy with the dismissal and throws his bat on the ground. Might get reported. Do you get reported in morning league? Who knows? Anyway, he's got 2 wickets left. Bharat Ganshani coming out at number 10. Still 5 and a bit overs left. 2 balls remaining. Jamshed still out there. Vaishak's got 2 now. He's got 2 for 22 off 2.4. Still breezy over there. You can see it pushing the camera around on top of the sight screen. Just the occasional gust floats on through. Ganshani takes the slow walk out to the middle. There he is now on screen. Clever bowling from Vaishak. Saying he wasn't putting anyone out, but he didn't need to because he took the pace off the ball, lured Rahman into the false stroke, popped it straight up in the air, and Venkatesh, good pair of hands. Calls of catch, it falls just short of the captain, Bhupinder Singh, backward point. 1 ball left of what has been an amazing over. Getting towards the death, just what you want. 4 runs only, takes the wicket. Goes the Yorker length. Well played out by Ganshani to finish it off with a couple of dots. 15 done, 8 down, 2 wickets in hand. Green ink 134, needing another 86 in 5. Change of bowling, Ashutosh Tsing into the attack for the first time today, bowling the 16th. Lofted here from Jamshed, nobody out there. Long on, it plugs, but it dribbles and floats just over the rope for 4. A bit of late resistance from Jamshed Khan. He's up to 22 off just 11. He's doing what he can. Losing wickets around him. Back live. Pulled away, forward of square. 2 fielders converging. Vivek Arya will get to there first, only a single available. That's going to be need to re-bowl from Ashutosh. Oh, that one's got through and whacked into the body. That's hit through forward square and picks out Krishna Kumar at forward square, so just 1. The Ganshani's first run of the day. No run. Gets the dot. 7 off the over so far, not nearly enough for Green Ink. Can they grind their way out, survive the 20 overs? Cut, but straight to deep point. Gets the body behind the ball. Venkatesh out there, so safe pair of hands. Keeps it to 1. Jamshed will retain strike. 4 overs remain. Green Ink 142. He needs another 78 in 4. Venkatesh Deveeb to finish off his spell, I believe. 3 overs, 2 for 24. Can he get 2 more, finish off the game? He's got 6 legal deliveries to do it in, but Jamshed's looking pretty solid out there. 24 off 14. 78 off 24, you'd say that's almost impossible. Over 3 runs per ball, especially with only 2 wickets in hand. Gives Jamshed a full toss and misses it all and takes his off stump, and Venkatesh has got 3. 9 wickets down, just 1 remains. Green Ink 142 for 9. Venkatesh having a good day as well, trying to vie for player of the match. He's got 22 runs off 14 and 3 wickets. Krishna Kumar 71 off 33 and a wicket. Probably. Oh no, Krishna Kumar doesn't have a wicket. Hang on. I haven't refreshed my KCC match centre. Remember, if you want to see all the stats of all the games and the competitions, head to KCC match centre. Another full one. 2 full outside off. Go back to the scorecard. And 1 for 29 for Krishna Kumar to go with his 71 off 33. Lofted, chance of a catch. Could it be a caught and bowled here for Venkatesh? Oh, just through his hands. Oh, he's missed out on his 4 there. No one to blame but himself. He just didn't backpedal quite as far as he needed to. Been solid in the field today, Tsing Smashers, which is how they've managed to get Green Ink down to 9 wickets. All right, takes 1 on the leg side. Now Sama Muhammad skied the first one, just about back to the bowler. What's he going to do with the second one? Does it look like he's going to die wondering? He's popped it up in the air and it's going to beat a diving Vivek Arya, go all the way for 4. Again, not far away from the outstretched arms. Good runs. Again, we're in net run rate deficit protection zone for Green Ink. They don't want to go down by 70. Much nicer if they could go down by 50 or less. We're back live. Oh, that is very close to taking the stumps again. Good spell from Venkatesh Devi. 3 for 31 to go with his 22 with the bat. Oh, he's going to get a 4 very well. That's going to finish the game. He does get 4 for 31 off his 4 overs. What a great spell for Venkatesh Devi. Tsing Smashers, big winners here, winning by 30 runs, bowling 70 runs, I should say. Watch the replay of the wicket, then we're going to go check the batting and bowling cards before we wrap up today's broadcast. There's the replay. Venkatesh getting a 4 for. Green Ink falling 71 runs short. It's a 70-run victory for the Tsing Smashers. There's the scorecard. Some runs to Usman and Jamshed Khan, but not enough in the end, only putting 149 on the board. Not a bad score on a normal day of T20 cricket in KCC Morning League, but not nearly enough today after Tsing Smashers smashed 219. Bowling card for the Smashers. You can see that 4 for Venkatesh Devi, 4 for 31 off his 4. 2 wickets for Vaisak. He took some catches out in the field, and singles to Arya, Ashish, Krishna Kumar and Singare. Krishna Kumar with his 71 off 33. Player of the match today here at Kowloon Cricket Club. That's it. You can see the Smashers winning by 70. One game this weekend on the main KCC YouTube page. Not this one, the Morning League. Go across to the KCC YouTube and check out a game between Shenzhen and KCC Pioneers from 9:45 a.m. Sunday. And if not, drop down to the Hong Kong Sixers starting tomorrow morning for 3 days. I'll be down there working. Come and say hello. Until then, Aaron Bush signing off.